up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Sound like Jeffree Star.
I just choked on my coffee.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel.
Hi. What am I supposed to say?
This feels good.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, really, it's Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get a little bit of sun on my legs because they're glowing.
Ghosty.
They're glowing.
So today we thought it would be a great idea to soak up the sun, enjoy this beautiful day outside, film a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since we're new, we wanted to kind of start, I guess, by sharing some more of our background. Personal information? Not like...
No.
We wanted to share some information so you guys can feel more connected to us. But nothing like my credit card number or social security. Not that kind of personal information.
So we wanted to take this opportunity today to give you guys just some background information on us.
Yeah.
Let you guys get to know us a little bit better. And start to build a community. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
First we'll start off with our handshake.
This is a secret handshake, so feel pretty cool that we're letting you in on this secret.
Yep. Oh, that last part, this part wasn't part of it,
That's
but
not part of it.
we both just did the same thing.
Okay.
Great minds think alike.
So let's just start off by sharing some basic information about ourselves. My name's Amanda. I am 24 years old. I like long walks on the beach.
What is this, a dating profile? My name's Karissa. I'm 27. And fun fact, my grandpa and I actually share the same birthday. So every year we call each other on our birthdays and we sing happy birthday to each other.
It's pretty cute.
It is pretty cute.
Yeah.
He's a cute old man.
We are a gay couple, as you can see. We've been together for 4 years now.
April 24th.
Congrats to that. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Just to share a little bit more about who we are. This last year or two, we just moved in together. For our first 2 years, we were kind of long distance, as you can say. We can dive more into that later on in this video, but basically we moved in together finally 2 years ago. We're back at home living with my family, my dad, my stepmom, and now my brother is back. Chris is gonna rejoin us here. So yeah, we're back home because I'm in grad school, and I mentioned this in our last vlog, but I'm in grad school for occupational therapy, and if I have any viewers interested in that at all, I can do a separate video, but it's kind of hard to explain the field if you're not familiar with it. So I'm in a doctoral program. I have 1 year left, and we'll probably stay here until the end of that, and then eventually I'll get a real big girl job and we can move out. Yeah.
I'm excited for both. I'm excited to move out.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to start making some money.
Yeah. And
Money,
stop
money.
just taking out student loans.
Money. Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to have a really great company in Minnesota that when Amanda got into grad school, they let me move out of state and work remotely. So I've been working from home now since Amanda's been in grad school, which has been really nice.
One of our family members that watches, hi, shout out to Natalie, she wanted to have us talk about in our video who we live with, including all of our pets. So, like I said, we live with my dad, stepmom, and my older brother, CJ. He just came back from working over in France. He was teaching English over there. So that's who the people we live with. And then Karissa and I have a 2-year-old chocolate lab that you've seen as well. His name is Granger. Thank you. as in Hermione Granger because we're big fans of Harry Potter.
I got Amanda into it.
And then when I was still in college, I had a cat and you had a cat.
Yes.
Kaner is my cat. He's an orange cat.
And my cat's name is Bellatrix, obviously another Harry Potter themed
Yeah.
name. So how about we tell them how we met?
Yeah, that's a good story.
So I'll start off by saying
This was 4 years ago, just so you know, just to preface it.
yeah.
So
So I'll start off by saying we both played Division I hockey. We were both in Minnesota. However, I was in northern Minnesota.
I was in southern Minnesota, about like 4-5 hours apart.
Yeah.
So we played against each other. We were in the same league.
And it wasn't until the end of my senior year, when I was done, that I ended up meeting her at the end of her sophomore year.
Yeah. Funny fact, our two teammates were dating. So my teammate and her teammate started dating.
And you lived with that teammate.
Yeah. And then I think you followed me.
I followed you on Instagram.
Yeah.
No, Facebook.
I think Instagram.
No, I think it was Facebook.
I don't remember. But anyways, I noticed that, and then I sent it to my teammate, and then I wasn't out at the time. So it kind of like started this thing on my team. It's like an inside joke that you wanted to get with me.
Yeah. we were even playing, when we went to play them, we were playing sewer.
Yeah.
And we were playing over by, our whole team was over by where, their workout area was. And we were kind of like in the main lobby, and they all walked out and they were walking up the stairs.
To go warm up.
And I heard a bunch of giggling. And I look up and they're walking up the stairs, and I was like, whatever. Come to find out, what were all your teammates saying?
They were like, oh, there's your girlfriend, Connie. There's your girlfriend. That's what they call me. That's my nickname, Cons. There's your girlfriend. And then in the back of my head, I was like, oh, she's pretty cute. But I didn't say that out loud. And then you started liking my pictures. And then I would like yours back. And then it kind of started that thing on Instagram, where you go like some pictures. And then you commented on mine. I commented on that back to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't know.
Yeah, I was dumb in all sense of the word. And
you weren't dumb, I just wasn't publicly out because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and I mean, at that point, like, I thought you were cute, right? I wasn't trying to, pursue it.
Yeah.
I was just being nice and outgoing, and because I'm a bit of a chatty Cathy.
Yes.
And then it wasn't until spring break. So it wasn't until spring break.
Yeah. As I was saying, I was in Vancouver with my friends. We had a night out. Got a little too crazy. And you know how the story goes. It was like 3 in the morning and I was going through my phone and I saw her pop up and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna message her.
And she drunk messaged me.
I slid in the DMs. But obviously I was in Vancouver and you were in Minnesota, so it's not like I was trying to
Yeah.
hit you up at 2 a.m.,
I wasn't a booty call, is
No.
that what you're saying?
So from that day on, we have not gone one day without talking.
Nope, not one.
So it was like a couple of weeks later, I was back, you were in Minnesota, we wanted to see each other. So I hadn't told any of my friends yet. So one of my good friends from home was coming up and playing in a hockey tournament that was closer to her.
It was like halfway.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna come up and see my friend. So my friends at school didn't question where I was going. And then I told my friend from home when I came and saw her that she just wanted me to stay with her in her hotel room because it was gonna be a long drive and it was pretty late. I was like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna go see my friend elsewhere. I just made up an excuse.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. I just said I was gonna go see another friend and stay with her for the night because she was leaving, I think. Long story short, it was late, and I get over to where you were staying.
Yeah.
You weren't even there.
Knock it off. I was there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And yeah, the rest is history.
So let's tell them about the time that I came down to see you the first time. Okay?
Sure.
So by that time, Amanda had told her teammate that was dating my teammate about me.
Yeah.
And
She was happy for me.
Yep. And my teammate was like, well, Karissa, I'm going down there. Why don't we just say that you're coming down with me because you have nothing to do for the weekend, and that I just brought you down, and then you can see Amanda and without outing Amanda to the rest of her team. And I was like, that's a great idea. So we went down there, and at one point I think we were just like cuddling or something in your room, and all of a sudden, all of her team is like
Knocking at my door.
Knocking at the door to get into the house.
Yeah.
Not the door to her room.
Nobody saw you yet.
Yeah.
Nobody knew you were
She
there.
legitimately pushed me off the bed. Like, whoop. So now I'm laying on the floor. She didn't want any of her teammates to know about me. So she calls like the one teammate that knew, and they come outside and they take Amanda's window off, like the screen. And granted, she was on the first floor.
I'm not proud of this moment.
She was on the first floor.
Cut me some slack.
I literally jumped out of the window, ran around the back, and I walk in the back door.
Yeah.
So that nobody would know that I was in Amanda's room. And everybody was like, Karissa, where the hell did you come from? And I was like, oh, I was on a walk. And they go, with no shoes on? And I was like, yeah. And they said,
I come out of my room.
they said, I wouldn't do that here. There's glass everywhere. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because
Thanks.
we literally lived in a place called College Town. So there's that.
You can imagine. But later that night, all right, her team has this party. And Amanda's getting pretty tipsy. I think I was pretty sober at that point. And I was sitting on the couch because I didn't really know anybody except for my one teammate who, I don't know where she was, probably hanging out with her girlfriend somewhere in the house. There was a bunch of people there, so I was just sitting on the couch watching TV. Amanda was off hanging out with her teammates, and all of a sudden she comes over, lays down on the couch, and like starts cuddling me. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you haven't told any of them yet. And she was, I think, just too drunk to care.
Yeah.
So she just cuddled me away on the couch, and then all the teammates were like,
Giving us weird looks.
they were like, what? And
They were so confused.
I was just laying on the couch, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. They were confused, but then after, they didn't care.
No, you told them.
I told them. I told my closest friends on the team. They loved it. They supported me. So everybody was super awesome. And of course, we played hockey, so it's not like it was a new thing.
Yeah. Definitely not a new thing.
Yeah. So then we started dating.
And
You graduated.
I graduated, and Amanda still had 2 years of hockey left. So I started my job right away, and then
4 hours away, still up north
Yep.
where she was going to school.
Yep. So then every weekend I would get done with work right at 4, and I'd get in the car and I'd drive 4 hours and then
Yeah.
make it to her game,
Stay the weekend and then head back home.
head back home early Monday morning. And when she traveled places, like whenever they came up to play my old team, or when they went
States
to North
nearby.
Dakota, or any of the other schools in Minnesota, I would drive to all their away games, and then I would sneak into the hotel. So I didn't have to pay for the hotel room because I was still broke, fresh out of college.
And it was awesome because sometimes I would get paired up with my teammate who was dating her teammate at the time. And then we would both have her and her other teammate come over.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was. And we're still together.
They are not. Yeah, so now it's 4 years later. We're still in love.
Yeah.
Thank you. We get on each other's nerves, especially because we're together all of the time now.
Yeah. But it's great actually being able to live together.
Yeah, after spending, 2 years doing long distance,
FaceTime dates.
Yeah. But it's wonderful, I honestly couldn't be any luckier. Like
Aww.
She's so sweet. She's funny. She keeps me young. Sometimes she's a little too young. Yeah, for the most part, I think we're a really good team.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions regarding, I guess, long distance, or even if one of you isn't out yet, it can be very complicated, and just going through that whole experience of
it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Going
through the experience of just one person maybe not being so comfortable with it yet, it is very hard, and I'm glad that you stuck through it with me.
Yeah,
I'm very thankful.
It was very frustrating.
Especially after staying with me after I pushed her out of a window.
Yeah. There were definitely times when I felt the frustration, and
just even me being afraid to hold her hand in public.
Yeah. And it was something that was so different, because I had been out
since high school
for 4 or 5 years. And now all of a sudden I'm with someone that doesn't want to hold my hand, and it kind of got to the point of I started feeling a little insecure. You don't want to be with me, or you're embarrassed to be with me.
Which wasn't the case, but I was just a little late to the party.
And I mean, at that point I
wasn't sure how to dance yet.
You were just a baby. You were 20,
Yeah.
And I was 24, so I was still kind of young, naive, still had a lot to learn, right? This was, I'd say, one of my more serious relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of navigating to do and learning to do.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah.
And I'm glad now you hold my hand in public. She even slaps my butt in public, which that irritates me.
So, any advice, questions? I mean, we're not experts by any means, but we've been together for 4 years.
And we can share our experiences, That's really the least, or the most we can do, I guess, is share our experiences and
just help maybe just at least one person. Hopefully more. But yeah, just comment. Even I have a link to my Instagram on our YouTube page, so if you want to DM me, if you need anything, maybe we'll put our email.
Yeah, we can.
We have our joined email for this channel.
Yep.
So I can put that in the description if you guys need any help, if you're going through anything similar, or just if you want to talk to somebody. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. That video was probably much more detail, whatever, than you expected it to be. Yeah, detail oriented. We just wanted to share a little bit more about ourselves, have you guys get to know us.
Yeah.
So, if you liked this, if you want more sit down talking videos, let us know.
Yep.
Or any other video for that matter.
Yeah, otherwise we're just going to keep vlogging about what we do every single day.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't forget to comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yep.
And we look forward to getting to know you guys.
Bye. Little Shane Dawson action there.
Cut me off.
Well,
Jesus.
I wanted them to also know that I played hockey too.
Then why didn't you say that?
We played Division I hockey, and that's how we met.
Why didn't you say that?
Because I didn't know we were doing that already. I just started with the basic information, the age and name. So we played hockey.
Why are we so bad at this?
We weren't. I thought we were being funny.
I feel like this doesn't flow at all. It's just my hormones. That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like you.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, enough of that.
Who we are, get you for